And from here, we can lift the leg at an ankle level and bring the elbows back. And you need maybe a support for under the opposite knee. And you align the thigh. You align the thigh. Find the space, alignment for your awareness that everything is penetrable. So the joint where the femur attaches to the hip bone and the space there for your awareness. And from there you can find a turn. And maybe you can reach to make that attempt inspirationally to reach to the curve of the heel. Not just the labeled heel, but to the curve of the heel, aligned with the turn of the upper body, but also in relation to the hip and the curve of the pelvis that can be felt, where the heel can be sculpted by your turn to make a contact, an imaginary contact. Or you can reach, not to touch, but to reach, to imagine where the heel starts, curves in the inner arch of the foot. And from here, you create space, and then you may lift that knee, open the hip, and make that turn. Yes, bringing it back and finding that curve back. And finding the curve back and keeping the leg in the air. And now becoming aware of this posture here, and the knee and the ankle of the opposite foot, opposite leg, that the knee, this one, can click into the ankle and then reach to the sides of the bone of the ankle. The touch that we can create there, like as if it can click, and then just massage very subtly the size of the ankle bone and place that knee beside. So from where we have a bind, as you see, like which we could go to Gomukhasana, it is possible, but there are many things to feel the pose, like tuck the navel to hug the spine and see what that does. And then what can you do when you do that with the triceps, creating that roundness on the lower back, and then reaching towards the armpits, opening the thoracic region, and then the triceps are rolling, going to that cat and cow secret movement initiated through inside the skin, upper body. And finding these potentialities of possible twirlings, you can go into it, you can explore it another time. Let's find our seat here in Gomukhasana like posture, and knee over knee, finding the sit bones on the ground, holding the feet like as if you can levitate. If you do that touch, this holding the feet with both hands is a gentle massage to the toes, to the inner soles, but this is bodily, totally throughout the whole body felt, from top to bottom, what's happening through these actions on the top and on the bottom. Throughout how is it received on the sides of the body? How is it received through the organs? How is it received through the vocal cords? How is it received through the ears? How is it received through the eyes and the vision? What does, in short, it do to your breath? Everything infused into the breath. The sensation of the touch through the roots of the toes, and the potentiality to sculpt a new soul of the food by that touch feeling, massaging feeling. And it's a momentous. So we are not really sitting, standing here doing that. We can go to Gomukhasana. Maybe the time that all these, what I have explained here, is being received similarly in a moment, in a flash of a second. But these are being sensed, each and every one of us. So lift that arm now and bend at the elbow and bring it down. Lift that elbow up, and you can take the other arm, roll the shoulder in and try to reach. Not in a forceful way, but in a way that soft sculpting is happening synchronously when this arm already is inspired to go up and lift and bend, and the whole body, the scapula is already making that music of the touch already. This is received. This posture is not pre-known or pre-labeled or taken for granted. This posture makes itself. So there we want to be in our practice. And then we come out of this pose in a rolling way. So the sole of the foot touches and you just curve and curl and turn and reach and find your Tadasana, or a simple standing posture, from where you can repeat on the other side, keeping all